For a long time, I believed that fear always announced itself loudly. Through panic, hesitation, or obvious doubt, but over the years, I began to notice a quieter kind of fear, one that doesn't interrupt life, but slowly reshapes it. This fear doesn't say no, it says not yet. It whispers that the moment will be better later, that preparation is still needed, that waiting is the responsible choice. And because it sounds reasonable, it often goes unnoticed. This is where the idea of the last train quietly enters a person's life. I've watched people stand on the platform of their own potential, not because they lacked dreams or ambition, but because they trusted timing more than movement. They believed the right opportunity would eventually arrive if they were patient enough. Each passing chance felt harmless. Life continued, nothing broke. And that made waiting feel safe. Planning replaced action. And imagining outcomes replaced gaining experience. Over time, the platform became familiar, comfortable, and strangely difficult to leave. One of the hardest lessons to accept is that waiting feels productive precisely because the consequences are delayed. A single day of hesitation changes nothing. Neither does a week, but slowly. Momentum disappears. The first step begins to feel heavier, not because the task has grown, but because distance has formed between intention and action. Starting later doesn't simplify the journey. It makes the beginning feel unfamiliar again. I once knew someone who talked constantly about changing their life. New goals, new directions, new versions of themselves. Every idea sounded reasonable and carefully planned for the future. Years later, their life looked almost exactly the same. Not because they lacked ability, but because every opportunity was postponed in the name of better timing. Their fear didn't stop them directly. It simply kept promising that there was still time. One practical mindset shift that helps break this pattern is understanding that confidence almost never comes before action. It comes after. Experience creates clarity. Movement creates confidence. Waiting to feel ready often means waiting forever, because readiness is built through action, not thought. Fear grows strongest in imagination. When everything stays in the mind, risks expand and outcomes feel overwhelming. The longer something is imagined instead of attempted, the larger it appears. Action reduces fear by replacing imagined scenarios with real feedback. Reality is often less dramatic than fear suggests. The idea of the last train matters because life rarely marks final chances. There is no announcement when an opportunity won't return. Missed chances often look ordinary. They look like another delay, another reasonable excuse, another moment postponed. Only later do they reveal their weight. What people lose is not only results, but versions of themselves. Every opportunity carries growth, learning, and experience. When it is skipped, that version of life disappears. Thinking about life is not the same as living it. The goal is not to eliminate fear. Fear will always appear before meaningful change. The goal is to stop allowing fear to decide timing. Progress doesn't require perfection. It requires honesty about what waiting is costing. The last train is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is simply the moment when waiting becomes a habit instead of a choice. And the quiet truth is this: starting now, imperfectly and slowly, is almost always better than starting later with regret.